All right, we're started. Broadcast is started. Hi.
Hey,
Hold on. All right, we in here, y'all. We in here. This is Friday night. This is Friday night, y'all. We Friday night, and we pissed off, y'all. We pissed the hell off, man, because there's a lot of stuff that's been going on. A lot of hate. The hate is just rising up even more. The hate is just it's just getting crazier and crazier that I don't even know where to start. So what's on your mind, Chrissy? What's on your mind?
I'm happy, but I'm pissed. I'm grumpy. Are you there? Can you
I'm
hear
there. I
me?
had to cut the mics off for a second.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm grumpy and I'm pissed. Uh, you know what? I saw Dianne Feinstein give her lecture today
Mm-hmm.
about how she didn't think that Kavanaugh has the demeanor as a Supreme Justice.
Yeah.
What or what frame of mind was she in to even come into public to even talk about it? She brought this accuser who she sat on the information for several months before exposing it. She supposedly exposed this information to somebody who wanted it to keep private, supposedly.
Mm-hmm.
And then today she goes in public and says that he doesn't have the demeanor. I'm sorry, but what kind of demeanor would you have if you were accused by several people with no, absolutely zero evidence? None. None.
Yeah.
And
None.
these senators who stated that he has to show his innocence before they would even consider him not guilty is an abomination to our country. It's abomination to our constitution. It's and for her to get up there and have the audacity to say what she said about that. She has no room to talk, absolutely none. For her
None.
to get up there and say that stuff was just ridiculous. She, one, used a victim as a political weapon.
Yep.
She exposed somebody who supposedly wanted to stay private, which I don't believe, but if that's the case,
Mm-hmm.
shame on her.
Shame on her.
And then she has the audacity to get up there and criticize his demeanor. You know what? If somebody threatens our Constitution, they better get mad. I'm going to be mad. I am mad. I'm mad at these senators who have blatantly said he needs to prove himself guilty or innocent before they would consider him not guilty. And
Mm-hmm.
they said it's a job interview. Well, this is an interview, if you want to call it a job interview,
Yeah.
for our justice system. And for him to fight hard for our justice and to continue with the Constitution as the way it is, that's the type of justice I want fighting for me. That's the type of justice that our country needs.
Yeah.
Now, my best friend Chelsea Clinton, she had two
Yes.
cents to say. Oh my goodness. Chelsea Clinton also had the audacity to chime in and talk about, she's worried about women's rights and all this kind of, she's clueless. She is clueless to a women's rights. She is clueless to what he's about, and she's clueless to our Constitution. She is being fed her propaganda by her mom and dad, and it I really surprised that she would try to put herself in the limelight, especially with her dad and the accusations against her dad. The Democrat Party does not take women's voices when it's against their own people in their party. They never have and never will. They've never taken the accusers against Clinton, and now they're senators with domestic violence accusations. And we also have senators who believe in the Quran and the oppression of women, and they openly put
Lord.
But if we are to say anything about it, if we are to say we disagree with it, we become Islamophobic, we become racist. And it is not just. It is not just. The Democratic Party has completely lost it. And for them to do what they've done to Brett Kavanaugh is a disgrace. It is a
Sick.
scary thing for us to see.
Yes, it's sick. It's sick. They're teaching people to be victims. That's what they are. They're teaching it. They're teaching it. They're promoting victim. You know, so they're promoting victims. That's what they're doing. They want people to have a victim mentality. That's what they promote. You know, that's what we got this Me Too movement, whatever you call it, man, is just this teaching to be a victim. And, you know, so they come out with lies. You know, a lot of time people that play the victim role, they're liars. For real. They're liars.
Well, I listened to a woman today. She's in charge of the Mother's March, or the Mom that march. I'm so sorry, I forgot the name. But anyways, she has been a victim of sexual abuse not once but twice, and her whole mentality is, I'm not a victim. I was victimized, but I choose not to be a victim. I choose to be a survivor. And you know, thank God for her, and thank God for her voice. That's the voices we need to be listening to, because she also is the mother of a son. She's also married, and
Right.
you know, this mentality, yes, every woman, every victim has the right to be heard, but so does the person being accused.
Yes.
And that's just, you know, way their system should work. It's a witch hunt. I mean, if we want to go back to the days of Salem, I don't think anybody would like it, because if you have a beef with somebody, or, you know, say, hey, well, you know, you go for a job interview that you fought your whole life to get, you worked really hard, you've been, you know, you worked really hard for something, and then somebody comes along and has a political agenda and accuses you something with, you know, has absolutely no evidence, and then you're supposed to prove yourself innocent. How do you do that, especially when you don't know the date, the time, the place?
Right. How do they get away with doing that stuff? I don't get this. How do they get away with coming out with stuff years later? I mean, I thought that was kind of like against the law. There had to be a certain. I mean, I'm confused.
Well, the thing about it is that Evanati, the one with the porn lawyer, you know, I think he needs to be sued. And I believe the people who said these things about him should be sued. They should have some type of consequences. It's not fair, and it's not right.
Yeah. Hey, go ahead. I gotta do something real quick.
So somebody asked who to vote for in Chicago. Do you know who to vote for in Chicago? Let's see here. Who our senators are. Yeah, the creepy porn lawyer needs to be disbarred. That is 100% for sure, Josh. Hey, how's it going, Josh? Hey, Tiny, thanks for the compliment on the hats. Feinstein, the leaker. Oh, yeah, you're absolutely right. She leaked, and what she did was horrible. She used victims, even the victims that weren't talked about. I mean, she threw them back through the mud. I mean, it's not fair. I know what it's like to not be believed, and I went through a whole court battle for 8 years, and you know, the truth does finally come out, but this was just an atrocity to our constitution, an atrocity to our system. It was just disgusting. We've got No More PC in Philly. Hello. Torque, hello, thank you. The Democrats are a cult now. You know what? That's what they become. They don't understand. They're so desperate at this point because I was so happy though, because it's looking like that the confirmation is going to go through, but we still have one more day to find out, and anything could happen in Washington.
Anything
Can happen. But once that confirmation is going to go through, I wonder what's going to happen. It's going to be a show. I'm going to tell you that. It's going to be a big show.
Let's get ready to rumble.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be good. I'm excited.
Yes, it's exciting.
I'm calling it Red October, so we'll see.
Yes, the best is yet to come. It's going to be some great things. It's like, November is going to come sooner than people think. In November, we're going to see how many people that's going to start riots. People are going to starting riots during that time. I'm not no conspiracy. No, forget it. I am a conspiracy theorist. All right, now what? There's going to be some people rioting.
You're not the only one who's saying that. Look at what there hasn't been a time in history when senators had to have security and police officers escort them from their office to the Senate or their office to their home, or to have 24-hour surveillance around them. This has become absurd, just ridiculous. And we also have Linda Soros trying to start this mob mentality. There is a judicial system in place to protect us, and this mob mentality of rioting these people doesn't work. Throughout history, it's never worked. What works is showing up at the polls. What works, voting. Despite having a presidential nominee try to effect the votes through her scandalous ways, Trump still won, and which was amazing and godsend, truly. And and we just need to keep on. We just need to keep on and educating people. Obviously, I'm very open and very forward with my political views and ideas. And people come to me all the time and ask me, what about this and what about this? And they're usually, from the Democratic mindset, and they come and they'll ask me questions, and they're just overwhelmed with the amount of knowledge that they haven't been given. They're just because they live their busy life. They turn on the news and that's it. They get these little sound bites and they're twisted and turned. I had somebody say, "Oh, Trump mocked a victim of a victim of sexual violence." I'm like, did you hear what he said? They're using the word mock, but all he was reiterating were the facts. That was it.
Yeah.
And then when Sarah Sanders was giving her press times, and of course there's our favorite friend Jim Acosta. He was completely disrespectful to her and called her a liar. He's a hero for calling her a liar, and he harasses her, and he is a joke, and he disrespects the White House when he's there. His job and his ability to go in the press to the White House is a privilege, not a right. And the way he uses that is a disgrace, a total disgrace. It's a disgrace to our country. It's a disgrace to CNN, and mostly it's a disgrace to him and his morality.
Yes. Hey, what's your take on this, Tiny?
Hey, y'all. How y'all doing?
Hey, Tiny. It's Friday.
How's everyone doing?
It's Friday. We doing good. Come on, man. That's my Puerto girl right here. Come on now. Go ahead. I know you got the over here.
Baby love. Let me tell you something. I'm over here just working on some projects, and stuff like that. Excuse me, y'all. And stuff like that. So yeah, I was going ham today. Y'all didn't you have no idea how I was in my house flip it early in the morning, 10 o'clock, all the way up to now with the shenanigans. What are they going to do tomorrow early in the morning? Like I said, the worst thing that could happen to him, the next thing that they could try to accuse him of is pedophilia. Other than that, they do not want to open up a can of worms full of entities, because the minute they even go there, even though I know that they can actually literally scoop down all the way down to hell, to the bottomless pit, it's just when you think they can't go no lower, guess what? They go lower. Michelle said go higher, but they want to go lower. But that's okay, because we're going to go.
They said we go high. Oh, my God. Go ahead.
We're going to go. We already winning. We're going to go higher. We're going to keep winning. And let me tell y'all something. Now is the time to fight, more now than ever, baby loves. Because if you don't fight, I'm going to tell you right now, today's my cousin's birthday. Shout out to Crystal. She got the red outfit on, red champion. Just like, they don't even know. They wearing the red wave. You know what I'm saying? All red. She was rocking red. I was like, ooh, I love that pretty cherry red. Don't it? That red, make America great, damn near. Make America great, damn it!
Yeah, Teddy.
I am not trying to settle for less. I don't care if you want to be educated or not. You're going to get the scoop, whether you like it or not. If you come across this platform or any other platform that we all connected, because where we go one, we go all. You're going to learn today. You is going to learn today.
Today.
Okay? We're going to learn today. If we don't learn today, we better hurry up and learn tomorrow.
Yeah, there she goes.
If we don't learn tomorrow, we better hurry up and learn some damn near time, any damn near time. You better hurry up and learn.
Yep. For sure. Because the day of reckoning's coming. It's coming.
It's here, girl. It's here.
Y'all both sassy. I love y'all. Y'all both sassy. Y'all
is like so here. It is so here. They think they smart. They not smart. They just getting dumber and dumber. And everybody think that this red wave is a joke. No, it's for real.
For real.
It's for real. It's for real.
The wave. The wave.
I said it's for real.
I'm sorry, guys. I don't think there's a red wave. Mm-mm.
It's a tsunami. It's a
tsunami.
It's a red tsunami. Girl, don't get me started about
here. That red wave is the blood of Jesus. It's the blood of Jesus. That's what I claim, the red wave, the blood of Jesus.
Amen. Come on now.
Amen.
That's the blood of red wave right there.
It's red, blood of Jesus. God got his hands in the red. Come on, the blood of Jesus.
Amen. Trying to tell you.
I'm not trying to preach tonight. I'm just being real. I'm coming from my spirit, coming from my mind, my body, my soul right here. I feel it in my bones. Don't get me started tonight. Y'all go ahead, because I didn't come to rant tonight. I'm going to let y'all rant.
You're quiet tonight.
I'm quiet tonight. I don't want to get my blood pressure up tonight. I kind of want to save for tomorrow. But if y'all want to take me there, I will go there.
Go ahead. Take it away.
I will go there because we deal, I swear, I'm being honest, and I'm not promoting hate speech. I love people, right? But I'm starting to hate people. That's not good. And that's why it started coming in my heart on people. And I have to go ahead and come against that. I have to come against that hate in my heart. They would take you there. They would take you there because they're hateful people. They'll try to draw you to be a hateful person towards them, because the word of God said we're not at war with flesh and blood, but we at war with principalities. And principalities want to turn us into hateful people, because if you are a hateful person, if you hate a person, you are a murderer in your heart. You might as well shoot somebody. And I don't want to be a hateful person, and I'm kind of like being kind of like But y'all want me to rant? Y'all want me to rant? I'm gonna be honest how I feel. I'm starting to hate people, and I don't want to be that way. I am starting to. Not that I hate people. It's starting to feel that way, and sometimes it's good to have people that's accountable. You know what I'm saying? Have people that can rebuke you when you feel that way. It's like, remember, Jesus had to rebuke Peter. He said, "Away from me, Satan. Y'all have to rebuke me. I need y'all to rebuke me when y'all see me get out of my character." And this is live. I'm telling everybody, if y'all see me getting out of my character, rebuke me. That's it. That's my word of the day with myself. Go ahead. I'm done.
How about I just pray those demons out of you? Okay. How about that?
Yes, that's it. I can admit I have certain demons I struggle with.
We all do.
We all do. But we need to, if we come together and admit that the stuff to each other, we can pray for each other.
That's right.
You know?
That's the only way we could get to the other side, through prayer.
Somebody says, Tracker 001, forgiveness destroys hate. That's so true.
It's
true. Yes.
Destroys hate.
Yes. Especially if they don't got control over you no more when you forgive them. You forgive somebody, they can't control you no more. Nope. You're not angry, you forgave them.
Nope.
People don't know how to really forget, but I mean, that's the problem now. They don't know how to love their neighbors. You got the church hating their own president. That's crazy. You only got the evangelical ones that want to buy land from Judea, Jordan. Okay. Don't get me started.
Get started. Let's get it started.
Don't get me started about
Get it started, Tidy. Come on.
Because I'm over here working on some projects, and you know what? I'm going to just say it like it is. We out here sleeping like we want to be. But we better hurry up and wake up.
Yes.
Because you know what? This red tsunami is going to come, baby love. And it could only come we could either dodge,
right,
or we could get overthrown. That's just the way it is. You know what I'm saying? You better make it the red wave.
That New York, you bring that New York out of you.
Yes. You better make sure that you get your red wave in. Because if you don't, I'm going to tell you right now, baby love. Y'all gonna learn today.
Come on now. Come on.
Hey, and I'm working on my projects.
Working on that.
Stuff like that. Hell yeah, I'm working it out, baby.
What are your projects, Tiny?
Huh?
Tell us about your projects.
Yeah, we want to hear this.
Right now,
I'm gonna cut the mics off and hear this.
I'm working on some new projects. Now, the one project right now is on a new website. I'm working on a new website, and I'm working on some other sites, and I'm just putting some stuff together, trying to flavor up my channel, because I want to make it the new hotspot. You know what I'm saying? We all about to do it up. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to keep, putting it out there, for everybody to come together, like a big old family, because, we got to be a family. I love my online family. We became family, and whoever comes in this room, you family now, because you could easily be up here hosting too. That's what it's all about. Drop that email like it's hot. We want to gather up #walkaway people. I want to hear your stories. I want y'all to come on here live if you was a #walkaway person. That's what I want to hear. I want to hear you say your story, your testimony live. And then I want to hear your update. I want to hear what you have been doing. What have you learned? What can we help you with? Are you willing to be more open-minded? To be around like-minded people, and that's what the wave is all about, educating one another, doing what we got to do. So, we can actually move along, get somewhere. Gradually, there's always going to be trolls. What would life be like without trolls?
Oh.
Trolls keep it real.
It would be lonely.
I'd have been dead.
It would be lonely, baby. We gotta even love the trolls. We gotta even love the trolls. It is what it is. I understand. Take it away.
Oh, you take it away. Finish what you gotta say.
Well, on that note, I just want us to all go and pray for Kavanaugh and get ready to see, folks just, getting arrested. Get ready to see the tribunals. Get ready to see For God, so help us.
Yes.
Help us. And for people to wake up and to get in the know. Hurry up and get in the know.
And
hurry up. Yes, it's beyond Agenda 21. It's Agenda 2030 right now at this point. And that's what the globalists is foaming out the mouth to do. You know, they want to, but you know, our credo is Americanism, not globalism. America first. They try to,
yes,
control everything through corporates.
Don't get me ranting again right now.
You know what I'm saying?
Don't start nothing.
Take over. Go ahead, take it away.
No,
baby
I don't
love.
want to rant. I want to
listen. But they was doing their corporate thing and all the snakes and all the money laundering and all the child pedophilias, all the pedophilia rings and the big business, multi-million-dollar business they making off of those pedophilia rings, selling children, just kidnapping children, selling them off, doing whatever they want to do to humanity kind, thinking that they could do whatever they want to do, and people are just sleeping sheeples. You know what I'm saying? No more sleeping. Wake up. It's time to wake up. We got to do what we got to do for our country, because if not, they're going to come for us and they're going to do what they got to do. They're going to do what they got to do as long as we let them, because we sleep and we don't even see them coming. But if we wake up, we stand a chance. We stand a chance. And most importantly, we got to put on the full armor of God. That's it. Take it away.
Hey, Chrissy, where your rant at? I know you finna rant. Blow it up.
Well, I'm excited because somebody just asked, are the arrests going to happen? Oh, yeah, the arrests are going to come. I mean, there's 50,000 indictments right now. When are they going to be open? They were waiting for Kavanaugh. That's why the left was so desperate to get him out. They used every single tactic they could possibly use to. Dianne Feinstein, I'm kind of surprised because I was kind of hoping the FBI report would have been a little bit more where it shined a light on her and her activities. But I was watching her when she was talking about the FBI report, and she was complaining about it, saying, oh, we didn't have enough time. We didn't have, it was not thorough. But she was so nervous. If you saw her, she was grasping her hands and clenching her teeth, and her shoulders were she's stressed out. And I think that's why she knows she's stressed out, because if you listen to her, she said she couldn't read all of it. I wonder why. All of it. As far as I know, people who are under investigations are not allowed to read what the reports. So I don't know if that's wishful thinking, being too hopeful, but maybe. I mean, come on. She had a Chinese spy working for her, and the Chinese, we know, were the real ones who interfered in our election. So I don't know. We'll see what's going on with Dianne, but I think we're going to see some action this month. Definitely.
Yeah, I'm excited, but a little, it can be crazy. It can be crazy. It can be crazy.
Yes.
It can get crazy with all these crazy people, and they're already acting. Yeah. They don't act like human people anymore.
Speak on it.
They freaking act like different species. Like, they're not even real. They act inhumane. They carry on like they are so right and invisible. Like, they so freaking zombed out. And it's amazing how these people they carry on. They carry on like they have the right. Like, nobody's fed up with them. Like, they're invisible. Like, they just and they think they're growing, but they're shrinking because everybody's #walking away. That's how stupid they are. You dig?
Dumbasses.
Well, I mean, come on, they have to pay people to.
I'm cursing at that.
They've got Linda Soros now trying to throw a fit. Come on. I mean, you got a Muslim woman who is your spokesperson for women's rights. No, I'm sorry. Not that I have anything against Muslims, if that's what you choose, but for me, the Muslim religion talks and teaches about oppressing women. And that's not something I want to follow as far as.
It's sad. It is sick.
Sad.
Not just sad, it is sick. It is sick to promote pedophilias, to promote hate I mean, I'm gonna say it like this. It's sick to promote globalism, communism, socialism. It is sick. I don't care. You can flag the video. This is how I feel right now. I feel like it's every freaking day. And I'm tired of this hate. The hate is starting to turn me into a person to hate them. And I don't, and that's why I say I gotta be rebuked. Because I'm openly admitting to y'all that these people can make you feel that way. Next, take it away. I'm done.
You know what? But the thing is, the cool thing about this and the wonderful, beautiful, amazing thing about this, we know the outcome. We know what's going to happen.
We know this.
But in the meantime, we just got to reach out to the people next to us. We don't have to, I mean, we have this platform that we can use to try to get the word out and get real information out instead of this propaganda that the mainstream media is trying to spew. You know, and that's all it takes. I mean, it takes
propaganda, bandwagon, testimonial. I can't believe I never understood that when I was in 5th grade. Propaganda, bandwagon, test. It's like it's just came to me now. Just now, I remember I failed that class because I didn't want to listen to it because like, I want something that make. I should listen to that part, but it's all right. You come back later. Now you kind of understand things, and I didn't study on that at that time. So it's like God have you at the right place at the right time. That's it. That's it. Go ahead, somebody. I'm done. I'm sorry to interrupt you. Go finish. I'm just kind of like, oh my, I'm on a rampage. Y'all don't want me to get on a rant right now. Y'all don't. I'm not a morning person. I'm not a night person either.
You are in between. Tell them.
I'm in between. Don't mess me in the morning. Don't mess me at night either. I will cuss everybody out. I will cuss you out. Tony, I will cuss you out. Cuss you out. That's how I am sometimes. Deal with me. Y'all stuck with me for life. That's Hope. I will cuss Hope out too. That's the type of person I am. But it's in love. I will cuss you out in love. That's how I am. I am who I am.
Well, people, yeah, but you know what? If you ever were like that, they wouldn't allow you to be on the Supreme Court. You're not allowed to get upset about the truth.
Look at my friend Nita right here. I'll cuss her out too. I'll cuss everybody out. That's how I am. I'm a real person. I'm over here. You want to give a shout out on here on camera live? You want to give a shout out to everybody? You want to give a shout out? Come on. I'm cool. I'm just over here. I'm over here talking. You know, I got company over here. We do kicking it. I'm a real person. Listen, everybody. This is my house. I ain't in a freaking real studio. I'm in my freaking house. You know? I'm in my house, and I got people over here hated. These people ain't even Trump supporters, but they love me. I got non-Trump supporters that have my back. You dig? Please believe it.
Yeah, that's really
real talk.
Real talk.
So, lots of camera. You on camera shy. Because I got 9,000 subscribers, over 10,000. This public.
Very shy.
No, you can sing a little shout out. Go ahead. All right. See how people are. You want to hear? What?
I want to give a shout out. I want to give a shout out to Emily.
It's the Nita right here, Nita.
I want to give a shout out to Gina. I want to give a shout out to Emily. I want to give a shout out to Flip.
Look, this show your hand. Show your hand. This show your hand.
I want to give a shout out to Menno. Wi-Fi.
Now she right here. Look at this. She right here. Shout out. She right here.
Oh, I want to give a shout out to Wi-Fi. What's up?
What's up?
She right here. Right here.
Make America great again.
Yes. Look at this.
Hey, make America great again.
A black person just said this. This look good. Thank you.
Make America great again. Wallet. Yeah.
But Trump is bringing slavery out. Bring your opinion. I'm with open dialogues. I don't care if you disagree with me.
No, I'm saying
shout out to the rapper.
Yeah. So you want to talk about put a seat over here and talk about this? I have an open dialogue.
Baby,
Hey, this is my co-worker's wife. They already kicking it. She over here chilling over here with me. You know what I'm saying? We get it.
I know that's right.
You know.
It's Friday night, TGIF, y'all. Big up.
Yes.
Good night.
I mean, you got. I will leave and let you take over the show. You want to do this? Take over. My hair ain't done. You look at my wild dreads right here. Thank you, Tiny. You the reason why I got wild dreads. My dress is all plain. You told me to tie myself up. I've been tying myself up lately.
Yup, I told you.
And I thank you for this. Tiny, the reason why my hair is up like this.
I like it. It's awesome.
Tiny did this to me. I'm
Voila.
I love you, Tiny. It's a Puerto Rican queen right here. Y'all love her Puerto Rican New York accent. She from what part of New York you from?
So boom.
You from Queens, right? Tiny.
Thank you. Yeah.
Can you hear me, Tiny? Are you from Queens, right?
Yeah, I hear you.
She
Yo,
ain't hear
I'm
me.
lit. I'm over here hooking my shit up as I'm talking to y'all. I'm being crafty. As I'm talking to y'all. I'm
But
being
I want some real stuff right here.
Huh?
Benita can come over here and talk with me. We can shut the chill, but let's kick it on live show.
Baby,
This is Friday night.
me.
Come on.
Need
got it.
your love and arm around me. Need you
Let's do this.
next to me. And
See,
I
y'all,
can't go
we're not just political. We have
without
fun.
you.
Politics is dead.
Baby, come to me. But I need your love and arms around me. Need you next
I love
to
you,
me.
Tiny. Say, I love Tiny. I love Tiny.
I
Tiny
love you too.
Look, I love you too, Chrissy. I love all of y'all. I love both of y'all. I love y'all.
I love
Y'all real.
Love is in the air.
For
Love
real.
is in the air.
I love you, Nita. I love everybody. She loves me. We all love each other. It's love.
Love
It's love
Carol.
in the air.
Love in the room.
Oh, wait, are you talking to me or Mo?
Love in the chat.
How you feel about Kanye when he just said a statement and saying it loud? You didn't hear a thing. I want your opinion. I want you to talk about this because I'm controversial.
Kanye.
You're not a Trump supporter, but I will put you on.
Kanye stood up.
Kanye is doing his thing. I can't even lie. I'm
Kanye, my nigga. What's the end with it?
He's doing his thing.
Thanks, Carol.
He's doing what he got to do, and he said, "You will not bully me," and I respect that because that's all they are, a bunch of stupid bullies with all their little vampire night, little devil worshiping hacks and hoax. They think they're gonna come and just get away with everything, you know? Like enough is
Emily
enough.
said, "I love
People are
Kanye
fed
now."
up. Huh?
Emily just said, "I love Kanye now." It's funny. I didn't like Kanye, and all of a sudden he stood up. That dude Kanye is freaking real.
Yeah.
That stuff was real. That dude ain't seeking attention. I said this: if he's seeking attention, that nigga got my attention. Next. Lucretia, I'm getting you on here soon. If you watching my video or on the replay, Lucretia Hughes, you coming on here soon. I'm doing a video.
Lucretia doing her thing.
I'm doing one-on-one with Lucretia for a whole hour on here. Me and her, she's gonna be by herself. That I'll tell you, you're gonna come on here more. But I'm gonna do a one-on-one with Lucretia. The show is gonna be called One-on-One with Lucretia Hughes. It's gonna be lit. Me and her for 1 hour, maybe 2 hours, because we can light this up. No, I have to do this. You know, and after that, Lucretia, my man, Lucretia gonna love you. I said, Lucretia, get on the YouTube. You know what I'm saying? It's lit over here.
Nice.
That is so dope.
Dope.
She really doing her thing too. I'm so
She
proud
doing
of her.
her thing. That girl is blowing up. She with Liberty One TV.
That's right.
She told me she gonna have me on there every Wednesday, and she said this Mo gave me. She's a when I met Lucretia about a month ago in DC, that woman has a great spirit. I looked at her, she gave a kiss on the cheek, and I felt like, man, that woman is freaking loving and like, wow, I thank God for her.
She's full of energy.
Yeah, she got energy, and she's freaking raw and like, man. And Lucretia told me I remind her of her cousin. That's why she drawn. And I said this, you remind me of one of my cousins. It's like, you remind me of somebody. You remind me of somebody, Chris. It's good. We have that connection. because we remind each other of somebody with the same spirit, because we have had this, we had the same spirit our whole lives.
Mm.
You dig? I'm just being real.
Yeah.
You dig? Nita, you always respected me. Are you a Trump supporter? Say, just be honest. Are you a Trump supporter? Yes or no? No, I respect you. I'm making a point on this. And people don't have to be a Trump supporter to love people. You know? I don't care. You know what I'm saying? That's a problem. We need more open dialogues over here. You feel me? We need more open dialogues over here. And people don't want to have intellectual conversations no more. And it's fucking sad that they are teaching not to have intellectual conversation. They're teaching not to have open dialogues. That is messed up. Okay, I'm done, Rand. Somebody take it away before I get flagged.
Yeah. Oh shit! Take it away, baby love.
Somebody.
I'm talking about. I'm just, you know what? I'm excited for everybody. Everybody's doing their thing. You know, everybody's putting in their work. They doing what they gotta do. You know, and that's just the way it is. You know, we gotta do what we gotta do. Man. We really gotta do what we gotta do, because if we don't, we're gonna be asked out. Shit,
it's draining me though, Tiny. It's draining me. It's freaking draining me right now. To a point, I'm being honest with you. It's draining me to a point that I'm ready to be shot to death. I don't care no more, because I'm gonna stand out. I'm willing to die for the cause. Damn it.
Right.
What's waiting for us is good. But we got to stay here. We got to stay strong, and we got to stay connected. I mean, that's what we need to do. We need to hang on to each other. We need to encourage each other. We need to promote each other. We need to love each other, especially love each other. It's how we're going to be strong, and it's how we're going to get, the message across. I mean, yeah, we're politically charged, but I mean, the bottom line, politics doesn't matter. The bottom line is, where our salvation lies.
Right. I'ma head on out of here. Thank you for having me, Mo. Nice seeing you, Chrissy. I love y'all. Good night. I'll be on a little later, maybe. I'm just over here trying to master something. I'm working on projects. My back is killing me. I love y'all. Good night.
All right, baby love.
Good night, everybody.
Love you, baby love. Mwah.
I love you too, baby. Good night, everybody in the chat line. I love y'all soon.
And make sure y'all everybody give hearts, give 1,000 hearts to the Puerto Rican queen right here.
Thank you.
Straight out of New York. I want 100 hearts right here for her. I freaking love her. Look at this. I ain't gonna put the heart right. Oh, yeah, y'all know what I meant. I ain't know how to do a heart. Look at me. Oh, no, I know I do. Yes, I do. All right, I did it right.
There you go.
I did it right. That's best. I can do gang signs, but I can't do a damn heart. You know what I'm saying? That's messed up, yo.
Here.
All right, Chrissy Ann, all the way in Cali. I'm going back to Cali. You made me want to go to Cali, you dig? All right, y'all. Love y'all. Hey, look, you know what? Chrissy, you can rant. I told you can have a rant all night. If you want to be another half an hour and rant, go ahead. Anything you got to say before we get the hell out of here?
It's Friday night. I am looking forward to Kavanaugh's confirmation. I'm looking forward to people getting taken down. I'm looking forward to a red October. I'm looking forward to a red November. Arizona is better, Carol. Okay. Maybe politicalize.
Damn.
But I still love it,
Carol. Something else. Something else, boo.
You boo.
Boo.
But yeah, it's gonna get good. I'm excited. I'm really excited because it's changed. I mean, look at the changes we've had in the last 2 years.
Yes.
Now, tomorrow I'm gonna be on pins and needles waiting for that confirmation to be confirmed and solidified. And the joke is gonna be on those Democrats, because you know what they're gonna try to do? They're stating, after the election, they're going to do what they can do to try to impeach Kavanaugh. But I don't think they're going to have the vote. There's even rumors of California turning red. So,
woo! Hallelujah, Jesus. If California turned red, hallelujah, Jesus.
People are getting tired of it. People, the middle class is disappearing here.
Hey, John Ahmad. What's up, John Ahmad? John Ahmad, if you ain't busy, can you close this out? Can you close it out? Send me your email. No, I got your email. Just say, give me the green light. You can close it out for the next 5 minutes because I want some real stuff over here. We want real stuff over here. See, look, Christiane, man, I love your plan. I love your energy. And Sunday, listen, everybody, it's some Christiane gonna have a look. Look, I want everybody. Y'all gonna follow our YouTube channel. This stuff is going to be lit. And it gonna be some time I'm not gonna be on my live feed. I'm gonna be a guest on Christiane's show. So y'all know where I'm at. Hello. Okay, let me go, John Ahmad. I'm gonna cut the mic. Go ahead and rant. Go ahead and rant while I get this started.
Can I do a plug-in for Mike? So you guys follow Christiane. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. We will be talking politics from a biblical standpoint, but we also will be talking about Middle Eastern and global politics as well, centering on Israel, Syria, and Iran and Russia, and how it compares to the prophecies in the Bible. We're going to be looking at Isaiah, Ezekiel, Revelations, Genesis, all those great books, because it is an exciting time to be alive. It's an exciting time to see what's going on. It is an exciting time because I truly believe we are not the generation that will pass away. We are the generation that is going to see major changes, and I believe we are the generation that will be raptured, because it truly states that Israel will only last one generation when it is given back to his chosen people, the Jews.
Amen. Amen. You got the word. You got the word. You dig? The word that people heard, and the word that people need to hear. They hear the word. The word is the word. You know,
and connections to high-ranking officers in the IDF. So when you want some Syrian news or you want some Israeli news, just tune in. Follow me on Twitter.
Follow. She got a big Twitter. Look, this woman is Twitter famous. I'm telling y'all. Christiane is Twitter famous. I'm Facebook famous and I'm YouTube famous, but I'm not Twitter famous. Look. You're Twitter famous. Yeah. You got it going on. You got under Chelsea Clinton's skin. You dig? You was in her head.
Yeah, Chelsea and I don't get along.
Y'all don't get along. Listen to her and Bill Clinton and Hillary Clinton's daughter. I said son. Ooh, no, I've been politically correct. Maybe she's a trans. I don't know. Let me stop it. But you got under her skin. You tweeted. That's how I was trying to go. Oh, man, you got under the skin. The Clintons. There we go. What's up? Here go one of my moderators, John Ahmad. And before John Ahmad says something, I'm gonna say this right now. John Ahmad is my brother, one of my best friends, and I love him to death, and I would die for him. You know what I'm saying? He's a real dude. Dude always have my back. He has the Patriots back. And I love John Ahmad. I'm gonna tell you this in front of almost 10,000 subscribers, that I love you. You are an influence in my life, and I thank God for you. All right? Thank you. Take it away.
I thank God for all the Patriots, and I'm glad to see that you've grown. You know, over these last years, you've tried to mold yourself, you know, to get to the point and hit key issues and stay on top of it.
Yes. And you better rebuke me if you see me effing up.
You know, we have our talks.
We have our talk, but you know I am. The thing is, when I made the status the other day, I'll join Antifa. Why people took me serious? When you looked at it, you like, whatever. The real people know I didn't join Antifa.
Exactly. Hi, Christy.
Hey, how are you, John?
I'm doing good.
Good. It's always good to hear your voice.
I love John. John, I need a rant out of you. I need a rant. We need a rant. We need a rant.
Well,
2 minutes.
you know, now that if Kavanaugh gets on the court, now they're trying to delegitimize the court. They're saying that their decisions won't be considered as legitimate because Kavanaugh's on there, and it's like contaminated now. So whatever they say, some states like California say they're not going to go by their decision.
Sad. This is, y'all, I try to keep my language clean, but this is fucking sad. Take it away.
Well, you know what? Go ahead, Christy. I'm sorry.
No, we're gonna be okay. I mean, despite what they're trying to do with Kavanaugh, it's good. We're gonna be okay.
Yeah, God has the plan. He knows where we're going. You know.
Yes, God has a plan. God has a plan, and we all know that Jesus Christ is coming back soon. I'm at a point in my life, Jesus, please come back now, because I'm ready for you to come back now. God, Jesus, I'm ready for you to come back. I don't care if I feel I'm not right 100%, because we're not right 100%. But Jesus, come back right now. That's how I freaking feel. Next, I'm done.
I prefer him to come back.
I'm cutting this mic off. Y'all can rant this.
You know what was weird today? I was watching some of these protesters in Washington, D.C. They're robotic. You know, they say, we're going to do this. And then they repeat, we're going to do this. We're going to Senator so-and-so's office. We're going to Senator so-and-so's office. Really like programmed.
Oh, did you see that the whoever was in charge or their leader was having them repeat what they were saying?
Exactly. That's what I was talking about.
Yeah, that was creepy. I'm sorry. I was in a conversation, but yeah, that was totally creepy. Like,
yeah,
these people want to give up their freedoms. That just boggles my mind. You know, around the world, people are fighting to have the freedom that we have. And, you know, this millennial generation, it takes what people fought for granted. And it's just, it blows my mind. Like, have they ever reached out to somebody in a foreign country that is fighting for their life? And it all started out with what they're trying to implement, what they think is just or political correctness. It's not. I mean, look what's going on in
Europe. Yeah. You know, that's one thing. You and I are fortunate that we've lived outside the country. And so we know what it's like out there. And we've seen what this has done to other countries and how they're trying to get away from it. You know, how it's ruined them. You know, go to Europe. They're so highly taxed. Everything is taxed. It's outrageous. You can't afford anything there. My dad and my brother live in Belgium. So, you know, I hear all the stories. You know, I have family that's in Iraq and I hear all the stories. So it's not good.
No. I mean, look what has happened in Iraq. You know, I mean, they've been under turmoil for how many years now? I mean, weren't we close to 20, 25 years?
Yeah. And Iran's taking it over.
Oh yeah, Hezbollah and the Muslim Brotherhood they're getting stronger. And so it's people need to wake up. People need to understand what's going on. They need to see outside their door. They need to see outside their computer screen. They need to see outside their phone and really take a look at what's going on. I mean, all of this information is now at our fingertips. And you know, a swipe, a couple of taps, you can find out so much information, and you can meet people. I mean, reach out globally
Yeah.
and talk to other people, and talk to opposing people with opposing ideas, with respect and with kindness and with love, you know, because you can get so much information, you can get so much insight, and it's amazing. And you know, it's always good to have a good friend too.
Yeah. When I was growing up, they used to have the Peace Corps, where you would spend a couple of years in the Peace Corps, and they would send you to underdeveloped countries, and you would do stuff like build a water supply system or show them how to do agriculture, whatever your specialty is. And people learned a lot by doing that, by just giving up 2 years of their life and going out to a foreign country and seeing what it's really like. And then they learn to appreciate America, even more.
Wow. Well, thank you for doing that. That's awesome. People need that. Well, and too, the other thing, you know, in some of these other countries too, that surprises me, despite what they're being oppressed, and they appreciate the little things in life, and sometimes they seem a little bit more happier than we are.
Well,
You know?
when you've had everything taken away from you, you do appreciate the little things.
Mhm.
And that's why here in America, people don't realize how well they have it. Most people have a car, they have a cell phone, they got some food, they have a place. I mean, unfortunately, there is homeless in the United States, but most of America has it very well off compared to other countries.
Mhm.
And for them to think that they want to give up their rights for the government to control them, that's not the way to go.
No, it's not the way to go, and it's sad. These people need to understand this oppression is not. And yeah, somebody just said it, people here have a sense of entitlement. This younger generation is crazy. They have a sense of entitlement, and they don't have respect. They don't have respect for authority. They do not have respect. Um, anything. They are so entitled.
Well, one reason is well, actually two reasons. One is they took God out of school and they replaced it with their liberal agenda. And that's ruined kids because they don't have those moral foundations to stand on. And so they figure that I'll try anything, do anything. It's all okay.
Hmm. Yeah, and you know, because of my views on abortion, I get a lot of people saying, well, you know, you're pro fetus, but you're not pro child. And I'm like, how can you even see something like that? And they said, well, you know what? These kids are shooting each other, and you believe in the Second Amendment, but yet, and you believe in, pro life. I was like, the thing that you're missing, one, first of all, I'm not pro kids shooting each other. Second of all, the reason why these kids are shooting other, if you want to look at things and compare apples to apples,
Right.
once we started killing our own kids, what are we
Yeah.
teaching them when they see all these people fighting for pro-choice? They're saying that a child in the womb is worthless. So that's telling them, well, they're a child, they're not fully developed, so the people around them are worthless, and so are they. So
Yeah.
they don't like things, so pick up a
Yeah.
gun and shoot everybody. And then too, they're also desensitized what they see on TV, mainstream media,
Yeah.
and video games.
Yeah.
This is real, yo. This is real. Yo, man.
Some of these young kids, a lot of them are on psychotropic drugs, and
Oh,
they don't know the full effects of that. And then that in combination with video games, and also the no value to the life. There's no value to it to them. They've taken the value out of it.
yeah. Somebody says these kids are taught that anything goes, and pretty much, I mean, they're indoctrinated. Day one they go into school. The school has not become an institution.
Don't get me started, Chrissy. Don't get me started, Chrissy.
Well, All right, John got me started on this one because you know what?
Nah, don't get us started.
I fight for kids. I will all continue to fight for kids. I fight for kids from the day of conception all the way to the end of life. And let me tell you something. When you send your kid to school, you're not sending them to an institute of education to have them learn the arithmetic, math. No, you're sending them to an institution of propaganda, indoctrination, of pervertedness, of ungodliness, and it is so far from what is true, not only in the Bible but also biology. And they're trying to sexualize kids at such an early age. It is disgusting. It is wrong. It is just out of this world. It's crazy. And we as parents need to stand up. I don't care if your kids are in school or out of school. We need to stand up and we need to tell our boards and our teachers that this is not acceptable.
Yes.
And people need to understand, if we keep going on the path that we were going on prior to Trump becoming president, we were going in a very scary, dangerous time. Kids are no longer learning to be creative or to think for themselves. They've taken art forms out. They've taken free thinking out. They've taken free speech out. What they replaced it with is indoctrination and this propaganda telling them that you do what you're told, you say what we say, you think the way we think. Going back to Kanye West, they were telling him, don't wear that hat. He stood up to that mainstream. Look at what media is trying to feed us. Look, it's becoming ridiculous. People need to wake up and understand what is being forced down their throats with this idiotic, demonic, evil agenda.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Speaking of Kanye West, he was trying to get Kaepernick and President Trump together on a call so that they could squash the beef. And at the last rally, President Trump said that Roger Goodell called him, and within 2 minutes, they supposedly squashed the beef. So I don't know what's going to happen here, but we'll see.
Did the College of the Ozarks canceled their contract with Nike? And College of the Ozark is a very free-thinking, free-speech college, and I commend them for their stance in the morality of our kids and the morality of the Constitution and what our country stands for. So props to College of the Ozarks.
Yeah. Well, you know that Nike originated in Oregon. So they're it's a leftist organization, and they've gone global. And that's the problem with a lot of these companies. They don't think, they have no loyalty to the United States.
Oh, no.
So what, you make a little fuss. We don't care. We have all these other nations that we deal with now. We don't owe you a loyalty, even though that, you were started in America, with Americans working.
Yeah, it's well, and too, I mean, it was really funny is people want to talk about oppression and they want to talk about, slavery and stuff like that. But you know what? You need to put away your Nike shoes. You need to put away your cotton t-shirts, because if you look on the tag, they're either made in China or India. And those people are paid slave wages.
Yeah.
They're making $3-4 a month, and what they have to do, what they have to endure is not right. And we need to keep our eye on China. And what's got me a little curious, I need to poke my nose in a little bit more, is why is Hillary so focused on India lately? That's, she seems to be going there a lot, and her speeches she cannot relate to the Indian population. I'm sorry.
She's probably trying to raise money for her foundation.
Oh, I'm sure that's probably it. But I think she's still on this globalist agenda too.
They all are. They're all running around the world trying to shore up the problem, because Trump is just breaking down that dam of globalism. and it's just, it's falling apart, and so they're running around trying to fix it.
Mm-hmm.
They
Yeah.
keep telling them, just wait, we're going to get them out, we're going to get them out. But the thing is, if they don't win in the midterms, a lot of these countries are going to start wondering, they're going to probably stop listening to the Clintons and to the Obamas and the Kerrys and start making deals with President Trump.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that's going to happen. I mean, I really believe like we are right at the door. I mean, God
We are
waiting for us right now.
Yep.
And I think as much as we need to be getting prepared, the other side is getting prepared too. Like, okay, I'm scared to say this, but I'm going to say it. There's a lot of UFO sightings. There's a lot of weirdness going on in the sky and stuff like this, which I don't believe in aliens. I do believe in demonic entities. And I really think what they're trying to kind of lead. I mean, even you see it on the mainstream media now. Even Fox played a little clip of something weird in the sky. So once the rapture happens, I have a feeling they're going to try to make it this, alien abduction.
Yeah.
And, when a tragedy hits the world, somebody said this today, I can't remember, but when a tragedy hits the world, it's going to unite the world. And that is going to be the door for the Antichrist to take his leadership. And, who knows, Hillary's going to either be it or be the right hand queen or whatever, but she's yeah.
Soros spent $250 million against Kavanaugh.
I saw that. That is a lot of money. He's scared too, because you know what? He's probably on that list. I'm pretty sure. And somebody said out of those 50,000 indictments, they're not going to take they're not going to start at the bottom. They're going to start at the top. And I'm pretty sure he's probably, if he's not number one, he's definitely on that top of the list.
Trump's already deported one Nazi this last year.
Mm-hmm.
That was awesome.
Obama didn't. He let him stay in the country. He'd been in the country for a while.
Yeah.
Nobody did anything. And they talk about Trump being a Nazi, but he deported a Nazi and he put the embassy in Jerusalem. That doesn't sound like a Nazi to me.
That was prophesized in the Bible was going to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're getting the third temple ready. They're calling people Ethiopia. They're getting the Jews from Ethiopia. So they're being returned. The third temple, all the infrastructure is going in. I mean, they have approval for trams and.
All right. Yeah, we got 3 minutes left, y'all. We got 3 minutes left. Everybody, y'all rant. 3 minutes. 3 minutes. We got 3 minutes.
You want to go, John?
I'm gonna stop the No. When I'm done, I'm gonna stop the broadcast, but we can still talk after this. But
all right, go ahead.
All right, go. I'm done ranting. Y'all can rant.
All right. The last time we were on, you remember I was talking about getting people registered to vote?
Yeah.
And now everybody, on the news and stuff has been talking about how important it is, that how the Democrats, they've been registering hundreds of thousands of people to register to vote. And they say that once you register to vote somebody, they'll vote that party at least the first time.
Yeah.
And so it's so important to try to get people registered to vote, because we have to win this election. We just have to win it.
We do.
It's been so important. In the past, a lot of people just said, oh, it doesn't really matter. This time, it really does matter.
It does.
It's whether we keep our country or we turn into Venezuela.
Say it, John.
Either we're Venezuela or we're back to the United States of America. And so it's so important.
It is.
Exactly. That's, yeah. We got to spread. Because whatever Trump, if you like what Trump's doing and you want him to continue this, even though this is,
I'm good. Come on. Peace sign.
Voting for the people that will instill
Come on.
the
Come on. Bro.
that he is
Peace sign. What's up? What's up? My brother come with a peace sign. We just chilling.
What's
All
up?
right. Like a
All
villain.
right. Hey,
What's up, y'all?
So, anyways. Well, thanks for having me on tonight, Mo. And
Anytime. You know.
yeah,
Both of y'all. I love y'all, man. Y'all my mofos.
yeah. Everybody, make sure you like and share.
Like and share, y'all. So
Yes.
I'm about to stop broadcast. Y'all hang on for a little bit when I'm done. Okay. Much love, y'all. Keep
you, buddy.
America great. Any last words before I start the broadcast?
Make America godly again.
Yes.
Amen.
What you got to say, Chrissy?
Thanks for watching. And John said it for me.
Hey, we love y'all. We love y'all. All right.
Please vote.